sound. Ringo TV. Ringo TV. Ringo TV.
Welcome to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, and support the content.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I am your host, Ringo, and we are back with an awesome show for you. We are dealing with the topic of polygyny. For all of the brothers that are viewing, put on your seatbelts. For all of the ladies, you're going to need more than a seatbelt. This show here is going to be the type of show that if you don't take heed to this, you are going to be single for the rest of your life. Because it's like you're just not getting it. You're not waking up to the reality. You think that this is a game. You think that you have 100 more years to play. I want this stream here, this video, this premiere, to educate you in hopes that you will understand the dynamic of polygyny. There are many false teachers out here. There are many men that are parading themselves around as men that practice polygyny. But the truth of the matter is most of these men are whoremonger males who are using the teachings of polygyny only for the purpose to gather women to himself. But really, when you look at these particular men, they're not building any family. You don't see no children coming forth. All you see these men doing is taking photos with women, prancing around and doing all of this stuff to show off for the gram and for the public. And to be honest with you, when it comes to polygyny, one is supposed to also protect the women that he have. It is not a time to be showing off. It's not a time to be proving how many women or wives you have. It's about you building a family. It is about you building generational wealth. It is about you being prosperous and having a lifestyle that allow your women, your wives, to thrive in a world that is completely evil. It is the place in which women can develop a sisterhood of raising children, of taking care of the home, of understanding their role, their responsibility, and have the encouragement from each woman to do better, so that they can serve you as a man. So what I want to do in this show here is talk the talk and show you the walk. Because what happens is in today's day, there are many voices, many people that are talking about these topics. And for the most part, they get a lot of their content and information about polygyny from people like me. They either listen to me or they listen to Handu Solomon, or they may have listened to Pastor Dow, or they may have listened to New Breed on these subjects of polygyny. But I've been talking about this for years. And what I've noticed is that a lot of women are confused about these topics. They're afraid of this dynamic concerning the polygyny. And this is what's keeping all of these women single, because their primary focus is trying to have a man just for themselves. They are trying to follow this traditional mindset of monogamy, where a man only have one woman. And these ladies believe that they got it going on to such a point that one man is going to be interested in them for the rest of his life and have no desire whatsoever for no other woman, no matter how their situation is. These women really believe this. They really believe that somehow, some way, they're going to be able to, secure a relationship where a man is going to be just madly in love and, he's just going to be head over heels over this woman. And in most instances, it's just not that way, ladies. It just doesn't work that way. Because in today's day, you have to understand that a man is a man, and men are going to have desires. And what I try to teach, especially on my platform, is I try to teach men that there's a difference between you as a man being in a relationship with women versus you being a husband. And a lot of guys, they just don't get it. And my hope is that men will somehow listen to my videos and develop a sense of maturity to understand that these sisters out here are suffering greatly. And I want this video to be a measuring stick for the sisters to know the difference between men that are real from men that are fake. Because the fake is also causing problems with the real. And then the real is so real that most women think that it's fake because it's so real. And they don't understand because they've been so accustomed to dysfunctional lifestyles of being in relationships with this guy and that guy, and it's just not going nowhere. Then they get pregnant by that guy, have a baby, thought he loved her, but he really didn't. He was just out there to get some quick vagina, and that's all he wanted. My purpose and my hope is that you ladies will wake up, because I think really it's the end of your journey when it comes to relationships. And if you're not gonna get on board, if you're not gonna renew your mind, you're going to be single for the rest of your lives. I've been teaching on YouTube since 2006. We're in 2021. And it seemed like, ladies, you have grown worse when it comes to relationships. The majority of our women are single mothers. Majority of our women have babies by different men, and they just remain single mothers. Chances are, if you're a black man and you run into a woman that you think is attractive, chances are she have children by another man. Now think about that. You will more likely run into a woman that have children by another man than women that have no children at all. Now, what really is the problem here? The problem is monogamy. Women get into relationships with men that are no good. Point blank, period. Women get into relationships with men that are no good because these women didn't have fathers to teach them what a real man is supposed to be. And because of this, women are ruled by their emotions. And because of their emotions, they make the worst possible decisions when it comes to men. A lot of times on social media, men love to criticize women and blame them for everything. And they love to say stuff like, well, these women, they need to make better choices when it comes to the men that they choose. Well, I beg to differ. I say that women need to understand what guidance is and learn how to educate themselves on the process of meeting a man and learning how to get to know a man's character before falling victim to the games that men play. And see, here on Black Male Advice TV, I specialize in teaching and talking about real topics that affect the mind, body, and soul. My goal is for women to understand life and its purpose. Lady, you have a vagina to bring forth life. You have beauty to attract a man. The problem is, your entire life, you've been using your beauty, you've been using your body for all the wrong reasons. And because most of these men today wasn't raised by their father, they don't know what it's like to be a man. They don't know their purpose as a man. So consequently, the only thing they see you useful for is just sexual entertainment. That's pretty much it. So it really doesn't matter how fine you look as a woman. The average so-called black man is a whoremonger male who have no respect for himself, better yet for a woman. This will result in single motherhood, teen pregnancies, babies out of wedlock, women with high body counts, and a community that is destroyed. Why? Because the men are only thinking about vagina and the women are only thinking about the resources they could get from a man. So already we have a dysfunctional community, a community that's in shambles, where our women are having babies by multiple men. They're taking no accountability for the type of men they meet. They're not trying to vet no men. They're not trying to get to know a man. They don't understand a man's character. All they know is he drives a nice car and he makes money. That's the only thing they seem to know. Most of our relationships today are primarily sexual. None of these relationships people actually get to know one another. And because of this, all we have is dysfunction, where there are a bunch of women having sex, having high body counts, bringing forth babies. And it doesn't matter if you're a single mother bringing forth multiple babies, or if you're a single woman that is just out here sexually promiscuous with 1,000 different men and running up your body count. At the end of the day, you're all in the same pot of dysfunction. So what's the solution? The solution is polygyny. But let's not just stop there, because polygyny is the dynamic of a man having multiple wives. But if the truth be told, polygyny is not about a man having multiple wives. It's actually about every woman being able to have a husband. And that is the true purpose of polygyny. You see, ladies, in today's day, women outnumber men over 21 to 1. And I believe the number is pretty much higher, because it seems like when I walk the street, I see thousands of women all day long, women after women, and I know all these women are not in relationships. Mostly all these women are single. If you look at the marriage rate in today's day, it's sad. Probably more than 70% of women are not even married. Probably 80%. They're not married. Why? Because there are not enough men to go around for every single woman in the world. You see, ladies, men pretty much are in a situation right now where they have the ability to have probably more than 20 women to themselves. That's right. And because of dysfunction, and because men haven't been taught how to be men, we're living in a dangerous time. Now, you may say, but it sounds good when you say a man can have 20 women to himself. That sounds nice. All the men are probably happy about that. Well, I'm not happy about that. The reason why I'm not happy about that is because most of these black men today, they ain't shit when it comes to relationships. These men don't know how to be men. They don't know how to be fathers. They don't want to work a job. They don't want to work with their hands. They don't want to get their hands dirty. They want to live up under a woman's house. You see, the only thing a black man know how to do is have sex. And to be honest, if you were to ask most of these women would say that even his sex game ain't all that. So the truth of the matter is, the black man in today's day is not even built to be in a relationship with one woman. But it saddens me that most of these men believe that they have what it takes to have multiple wives when they don't even have one wife as it is. You see, brothers, I spoke on this many times. As a man, before you can practice polygyny, you should be a man who already have a wife for a minimum of 5 years. You should be the kind of man that already have children. Why? Because all of this teach you how to be a husband to multiple wives. You see, a lot of times we see fantasy all over YouTube where you'll see a man with his so-called wives and they're all hugging up on one another and they're walking down the street together. People, that is not polygyny. That is called showing out for the gram, showing out for YouTube. If you see anybody taking 1,000 pictures with wives and all of this nonsense, but you don't see no kids, you don't see no building, you don't see nothing, all you see is them, and it look like they're having some sort of orgy, that is not polygyny. A man that have multiple wives is not out here trying to show everybody who he got. A man who have multiple wives is not prancing around the internet posting 1,000 pictures with women. That is just unethical. It's not cool. And it shows that that man is immature. Because as a man, you're supposed to protect the image of your wives. You're supposed to protect the images of your children. You're not supposed to be out here trying to prove anything to anyone. Live your life, be happy, be in abundance, and take care of your family. Simple as that. Now, ladies, when it comes to polygyny, you have two options. You can choose a righteous man, a man that follow the Most High, that believe in the scriptures, that practice the scriptures, a man that follow what the Bible teach, a man that have the ability to guide you, to educate you, to love you, to teach you, that can really care about you, that sincerely from the heart want to devote himself and commit himself to being your husband. You can choose that man to guide you through this life, to take away your reproach of being a single mother or being a single woman, being lost in the shadows, being used by multiple men. You can choose that righteous man in whom you know have the character based on your research, the ability based on your research, the power to guide you, protect you. That man is the kind of man you need in your life. You can choose him, or you can choose a dusty ass Negro who just spit game and talk a bunch of garbage, who just lusting after your body because you look fine. Sister, let me tell you something. Yeah, you look fine. Yeah, you look good from head to toe. Everybody, every man, every dude in the hood would like to hit it. Yeah, we get it. You look good. But sister, have some goddamn respect for yourself. Because these brothers don't give a fuck about you. All they wanna do is fuck you and leave you. So it doesn't matter how fine you look, sister. You supposed to understand that your beauty is divine from the Most High God. It is not something you take for granted. It is not something you play games with. It is not something you misuse. It is not something you prance around with. It is what is needed to attract a quality, righteous man. But if you go out here as a woman and spread your legs for every Tom, Dick, and Harry, you're gonna end up becoming a single mom to 3 to 4 to 5 different kids by different men. And then what that will do is destroy your chances of getting with a righteous man, because ain't no man wanna deal with a woman with a pile of kids from different men. You must understand that, ladies. You must understand that market value goes down when you have kids by multiple men. When your body count go through the roof, no man ain't trying to wife you up. No man ain't trying to take care of kids that are not his. No man ain't trying to jump through loops to get with you. No man ain't trying to do none of that nonsense. And what's sad about this is most of the time, women, what they tend to do is after they done gave their body to everybody on the team and actually ran up their body count, had kids by multiple men, all of a sudden when they meet Mr. Right, they want to let this brother go through hell and hot waters just to get with her. And that's crazy. That after all the abuse you cause yourself, after all the things you've done with your body, after all the men you allow to run through your soul, all of a sudden when you meet Mr. Right, you trying to put stipulations on what this man can and can't do and how he can only be with you, and the only way to be with you is he gotta do X, Y, and Z. No! You gotta humble yourself, woman. You're gonna have to learn what is right from wrong. You're gonna have to learn what polygyny is about. Because ain't no way in heaven are you going to allow yourself to get in another situation that's going to turn out the way it is today, where you just end up as a single mom alone by yourself. There is a reason why things are the way they are, woman. It's because none of these guys ain't trying to settle down. They just want some pussy. You gotta understand that you bring forth life. As a woman, your womb is precious. You just can't have niggas just jumping up inside of your womb. You can't go down like that no more. I'm trying to wake you up, lady. I'm trying to wake you up to the reality that 90% of these men out here weren't raised by their fathers to know their purpose and role. And because of that, the only thing they see the average woman as is a piece of tail to get in bed. The average man, when he meet you, is not thinking about family. He's not thinking about raising kids. He's not thinking about loving you. He's not thinking about getting to know you. He's only thinking about getting you to the telly and putting you in bed and hitting it from the back and getting some head and dashing you away. That's what he's interested in. So how do we solve these problems? How do we overcome this dysfunction? Because most of these men today ain't no good. I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you ladies. Most black men today ain't shit. I'm telling you that. Because I see it every day. These guys, they don't care about our women. All they care about is their own sexual pleasure that they get from women. And because most women are emotional, they always make bad decisions. Women always make bad decisions. Why? Because they don't have a quality man to guide them. So many of our beautiful sisters end up in bad situations. You end up with the wrong kind of man. You end up with men that use you. You always in bed getting bashed and used. You always got your legs up for a man that don't love you. You end up getting pregnant with a man that's not there. Why? Why do these things keep happening to you? Because you don't have a righteous man guiding you. You weren't raised by your father. Your mom was a thought. Your mom was out there hoeing. She didn't know what she was doing. She got with dusty dudes too. And now you were born. And now you're doing the same thing. I'm telling you, it's the facts. It's truth. You better wake up, ladies. What's the solution? The solution is polygyny. But don't jump so fast, ladies. Because again, I tell you, you got the choice of two types of men. The righteous man and the whoremonger male. But you may say, I want to choose the righteous man, Ringo. I really do. Well, sister, I'm here to give you bad news. There are two types of righteous men. The hypocrite, whoremonger male, and the righteous man. You see, ladies, looks are very deceiving. There are many men on social media playing like they're righteous men, and they're full of dead men bones, unclean, wicked demons. And they're out here trying their best to get you sisters in bed. They don't care about your soul. They don't care about your spirit. They don't care about your emotions. All they care about is destroying your womb, filling your spirit up, and taking your soul. So what's the solution, ladies? How do you identify a quality man? First of all, you must examine the fruit. If you were to go to the supermarket and you bought an apple, and the apple tastes very good. The apple is very satisfying, very sweet. If you want the same great tasting apple, you're going to have to plant the seeds. So, how do you identify a righteous man? You look at his fruit. You see, the fruit of a righteous man can be clearly seen. You judge a man by his character. You judge a man by his actions. You judge a man by the way he lives his life. You judge a man by where he works, how he moves. Do he have a woman? How did he treat her? Do he have children? Do he take care of them? These indicators will make you know the character of a righteous man. Ladies, many men out there will claim that they're righteous men, and they actually have no woman in sight. Ladies, if you see a man who claim he practiced polygyny, but he have no woman in sight, don't you dare get with that brother, for he is a liar. Men of value, men who are righteous, will always have a wife. They will always have a wife. There is no such thing as a man who is completely righteous, a man of standards and quality, who have no wife at all. No. You either have a wife or you are in the process of building with a woman. But I don't want to hear anything about any of you brothers claiming to be righteous and you got no woman in sight. You don't got no kids on the way. You ain't build nothing. Why would a woman want to settle down with you when you got nothing popping? Why would a woman want to be your wife when you don't even got your own crib? Why? Ladies, when it comes to polygyny, you must understand polygyny is not about you and a man having sex all damn day. I need for you to understand that. Polygyny is not about a man spending all his time in bed with you. Polygyny is about men building legacy. It is about women having and being able to have a husband, to take away their reproach, to take away the loneliness, to build them up, to encourage them, to guide them, to protect them, to give them that covering on what they need, to educate them, to show them the right way. Because many of our women are lost. Many of our women are lost in the matrix and don't know where they are going. And this is a sad situation. But it's happening. Many ladies are walking around in the dark, hoping and praying for a man, but never able to find him. Let me tell you something. I have many women that like me. I have many women that hit me up. I have many women that want to be in a relationship with me. But guess what? These sisters have a problem with polygyny. Yeah, that's right. You know my message to all these sisters? There is no chance in heaven of you ever being with me if you don't practice or support polygyny. There's no way. You know why? Because I'm not gonna deal with your bullshit. I'm not. I'm not gonna deal with the headaches of you worrying about what woman I'm near, worrying about what woman hitting me up. Woman, stay in your goddamn place. Worry about the kids. Worry about taking care of the house. Worry about pleasing me. Worry about the future. Worry about your divine purpose. Your purpose as a woman is not to be worrying about what I'm doing with some other woman. Your purpose is to be bringing forth life and understanding that I'm in your life and understanding that I'm guiding you and understand that you're protected and loved and you're not alone because you got a king. Most of you sisters will grow old because you sit down all goddamn day worrying about who is cheating, worrying about where your man is, worrying about what woman is checking them out. And because of that fear, it keeps you single for the rest of your life. Do you know how many fine, beautiful black women are single right now at the sound of my voice? Single. And they got no man. And you know why? because they fear that if they get into a relationship, the man that they get with is going to end up cheating. The greatest fear of a woman is believing that the man she's with is going to cheat on her. Ladies, polygyny is designed to help you overcome your insecurities. That's right. Because all women are insecure. They come to men with these issues, these fears, baggage, and depending on how many times she's been penetrated by different men, will determine the amount of baggage she bring to the table. Yes, indeed, brothers. The amount of baggage women bring is based upon the amount of men she dealt with. But why is polygyny the solution? How could polygyny be the answer? Well, let's talk about monogamy. Monogamy is a cancer. Monogamy is a failed union. It don't work. Look at all of your relationships, ladies. They've all been based upon monogamy, and they all failed. Brothers, all of the relationships you've been in with women have been based upon monogamy, and they all failed. Because it's designed to fail. You see, a man was never designed by the Most High to be with one woman. But see, the problem today is that most men are whoremonger males. Ladies, pay attention. You see, a man is supposed to mate with multiple women. In the context of polygyny, in the context of a man being mature, chaste, and understanding his role, having pretty much the ability to overcome his own cravings at times, a man of maturity must be able to go through this life, even under polygyny, knowing that if he have two wives, to stick with his two wives, not dwindle off on the sunset with some other woman somewhere. But no, he should have that restraint to understand that even though he had the liberty to practice polygyny, he still should be disciplined in the way he moves. Sadly, many men today don't have that ability because they don't have the training, they don't have the education, and they only see women as a piece of meat. Polygyny is the answer to all relationships, but education is a must because most men are whoremongers, and because of this, abuse is inevitable. This is why when women think of polygyny, the only thing they think about is men just going out there having sex with multiple women. And that is not polygyny, ladies. When a man practices polygyny, yes, he can have more than one wife. But that does not mean he's outside having sex with women all day. Because as a man, I have to work. I have to provide. I have to make sure that my wives are taken care of. I have to make sure that food is on the table, that the bills are paid, and I have to make sure that I teach my wives as well to know how to make money. Do you understand me? Because a man that practices polygyny is not just a man who have multiple wives just for the purpose of fucking. No. Polygyny is more than sex. Do you understand me? It's about building generational wealth, generational prosperity, having discreet, quality children that are well kept, educated by your wives, a household that is run like a business, where everyone is at peace and harmony, a beautiful union. Polygyny brings that, but it must be done with the right people. Ladies, stop getting with men that claim they practice polygyny and these brothers got no results. They got no fruit. They got no wife. They got no children. They're not taking care of their children. It's just a single man talking about he practiced polygyny. He's a liar. He just want to use you for sex. Don't believe him. He's a liar. Ladies, if a man come to you and he tells you that he practiced polygyny, First question, do you have a wife? Do you have a wife, sir? Ask him that. If a man tell you, hey sis, I practice polygyny and I'm saying, do you have a wife? Nah, I don't have a wife right now, but I'm working on it. Don't pay it no mind, ladies. He's a liar. He's not practicing polygyny. How you practicing polygyny, bro, and you got no wife? How? How are you practicing polygyny and you got no woman? You ain't practicing polygyny, you practicing whoredom. Our women, brothers, you're supposed to love them. You're supposed to take care of them. It's not just about craving them. Yes, the black woman is sexy. Yes, the black woman look good. She fine as fuck. I understand. But as a man, you're supposed to take care of these women. You're supposed to love these women. You're supposed to guide them and protect them. This is what you're supposed to do as a man. You're supposed to build family. Structure. Our women are not supposed to be worrying. No. They supposed to know you're gonna be there. They supposed to know that when they're pregnant, you're taking care of them. They supposed to have that feeling of protection. They supposed to know that you're loyal. The average black man don't bring that to the table. And so our sisters go into these unions only to come out with a bad experience. I hear sisters all the time. Well, I tried polygyny, but it didn't work. I had a bad experience. No. You didn't have a bad experience because something is wrong with polygyny. You had a bad experience because you were dealing with a wicked man. And you yourself, woman, was wicked. You didn't get to know that man. You didn't know his character. He wasn't following the Most High. He was wicked from the beginning. You were wicked from the beginning. You were sleeping around too. You was cheating on him. You were getting in at work. You have a co-worker that you messing around with while you messing around with that brother. So you're not no angel. You never got to know him, sister. Don't talk to me about you had a bad experience. Because polygyny is the answer to all the problems in the black community. You see, when a man can practice polygyny and he's liberally obligated to his women, that brother is not gonna be out there pumping and dumping and sleeping around with multiple women when he got his wives at home. When a brother got 2 or 3 fine sisters, why would he be out there playing the field? But when a brother is under monogamy, he's suffering. Because when he's in the street, he's seeing fine sisters and he want them. He's desiring them. But monogamy says he can't. Monogamy says he's cheating. And then these women, they like him and they're coming on to him and he's tempted. So he creeps on the low and his wife finds out. Now she's upset. Now she's angry. Now she want a divorce. But he don't want a divorce. He loves his wife, but he want another wife. He don't know what to do. He's confused. So his wife leaves him. He's hurt by this because he really loved his wife. But his wife don't understand that he is a man. She don't understand. So she end up getting rid of her 10 to 15 year relationship because her man got with another woman and she threw away a good man that was providing, a man that had a career, a man that had a good job, a man that loved her, a man that was a father. He took care of his kids. He bought the house and she got rid of him because his dick went in another pussy. You gotta be fucking crazy, woman. You gotta be out of your goddamn mind. You gave up your man because he found love in another woman? And you got so offended because you thought the dick belonged to you. You based the entire marriage on the dick. You threw away your resources. You threw away your companion. You threw away the love. You threw away your father for your children because he loved another woman. You're that insecure. See, ladies, monogamy did that to you. Because if you understood the nature of a man is going to always find love in another woman. There is no way around it. Men are put here to mate with women, to be fruitful and multiply, and there ain't a damn thing you could do about it. Because that man is going to get with another woman. It's going to either be in righteousness under the union of polygyny, or it will be under whoredom under the union of being a whoremonger male. That's right. Polygyny is the answer to all the problems in your relationships, ladies. Again, I got multiple women that like me, want to get with me, they want me to be their man and so forth. They hit me up, blah, blah, blah. But there's no chance in heaven that that would happen. Why? Because most of the time, these women, they don't realize that as a man, there are certain things I like. As a man, there's a certain quality of woman I'm looking for. As a man, a woman got to be a certain way. And a lot of times women come to men pretty much fucked up. And they're expecting that this man somehow is just going to just take them as they are. And it's just not going to happen that way. Like, a sister got to be on point. A sister got to look good from head to toe. A sister got to have beautiful hair. She got to be fit and in shape and got it popping. And if a sister don't got that and her attitude sucks and she don't know how to love, she don't know how to cook, she don't know how to cater to a man, she don't respect polygyny, how the fuck you think I'm gonna deal with you? Real talk. So sisters got to get their act together because you're in a losing battle. You're gonna be alone for the rest of your life if you don't get your act together when it comes to polygyny. Like, real talk. You're going to be alone for the rest of your life. You're gonna be single for the rest of your lives. And you might end up becoming a single mom in the process. And just go from man to man to man because you're going to try to get into relationships. Because as a single mother, I understand that you may have desire and liking for a man to be with you. But at the same time, if you don't embrace polygyny, you're gonna jump from man to man to man. And all of these men are gonna be the same. Men that just wanted some vagina. And you know what, sister? You know that these guys just want vagina. And this is why, as a woman, there gotta be a time when you detox your vagina. Why? Because a lot of times you ladies, you get involved with a man and you just open your legs and give him that sweet vagina. And this man didn't prove himself. This man didn't show no quality. He didn't show himself to be the type of man that would want to get with you and really build with you. He didn't show you a damn thing, but you got with him because he had a little money. He took you out to dinner. He bought you a pair of shoes. You gave him some head, gave him some pussy, and he left your ass. Now you're upset. Now you're upset with the whole world. But you did that to yourself, ladies, because you never took the time to get to know a man. Again, I constantly teach you, sisters, you have to get to know a man. You have to get to know his spirit. You have to know how he moves. What is he really about? Ask him questions. Why do you like me? Well, you know, I think you look sexy and you're hot. That's not good enough. I need to know why you even want me. Why? That man should have a reason why he want to get with you, sister. There gotta be a divine reason why that brother want to get with you. And if he can't answer you, if he can't give you a response, you don't really need to be with that brother. And to all you sisters that are single mothers, this message go out to you even stronger. Because you're in a position right now where you need a quality man in your life, and you need him now. Not tomorrow, not 10 years from now, not 20 years from now. You need a quality man in your life now. Do you understand me? Because life is short. Life is short and time is running out. And a lot of you ladies, your time is running out. You're not getting younger. You're getting older. A lot of you sisters, you might be in your late 20s. Some of you are in your mid 30s. Some of you ladies just turned 40 and you still playing games as if though you got another 25 years to get it together. And what's sad is the kind of men that you ladies choose are always the worst kind of men. And then later in life, after you aged and lost your beauty, the quality man that you should have been with, oh, he's with somebody else. He got other women. And he's looking good, prospering, got his shit together. And you're looking back at, damn, if I would have got with that brother, I would be blessed today. It's crazy, right? But that's the life of the modern woman. The Bible clearly teach that polygyny is the standard. But many women have a problem with polygyny because they want a man to themselves. Lady, get over yourself. Get over that bull crap. That man is going to be either one or the other. A righteous man who practiced polygyny in righteousness, which means he's not out there just trying to pump and dump sisters. He really is trying to get to know these women. You're going to either choose him or you're going to choose a man who's going to spit game at you and he's going to get you all wild up. And then he's going to get you in bed. And then he's going to leave you. And after he leaves you, you're going to feel like crap. And that's sad. And that's sad, ladies. It's really sad. Go ahead. Choose monogamy. Keep waiting for that guy, that unicorn that don't exist. That one man that's going to only be with you and only you for the rest of his life. Ladies, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. In today's day, there are so many single women. So many of our women are on dating sites trying to hook up. And it seems like every man you get with is a nothing type brother that is dusty, don't got nothing going on for himself, and all he's after is vagina. Ladies, aren't you tired of opening your legs for sorry brothers? Aren't you? Aren't you tired of giving head to men that don't really deserve none of that? Aren't you tired of giving away your womb to men, bringing forth their seed, and they don't even want the baby? When are you going to get tired of this abuse? When? When are you ladies going to come to grips with the fact that you need a righteous man in your life? When? When are you going to make this choice? When you're 55? When you're 75? Is that when you're going to want that righteous brother when you're 79? Is that it? Because a lot of you sisters, man, you be looking real good, real fine, looking real nice, right? But you give your womb to the worst possible man. You give your body to trashy, disgusting brothers that don't have no best interest in their heart for you at all. All they see you for is the moment of pleasure. And that's sad. It's sad, ladies. Polygyny is the way. Polygyny is the truth. Polygyny is the life that you need. But to come into polygyny, ladies, you have to come with quality. You have to be the type of woman that is fed up with the bull crap. You got to be the type of woman that when you look at a man that is righteous, you look at that man and you could see. You know for a fact that this is a quality man because you did your research. You studied him. You looked at his movements. You saw what he's about and you knew. This guy right here have a track record of maintaining his family, taking care of his woman, taking care of his kids. I know that this brother is the type of brother that would love me. But if you get with a man that don't got nothing popping, don't got no woman, no wife, no kids, nothing going on, how can you know that that man is going to do right by you? You won't. And this is where you brothers come in, because you get involved in these sisters' lives and you don't got nothing to show, nothing going on for yourself, and then you end up destroying their lives. I know countless sisters, fine ass black women that are single, alone with kids because a dusty brother got with her, banged her, got her pregnant, and then left. Now the sister is alone to fend with herself. Now she gotta raise her kids by herself. Ain't no father in sight. That's bad for the children. That's bad for the woman, because a woman need a guy to protect her. A woman need a man that's gonna love her. Half of you sisters have never had a man to love you. Most of you sisters don't even know what love means because you never experienced real love. You think because a man love having sex with you that he love you? You think because a man love your head game that he love you? No. If a man is not with you long term, if a man is not providing for you, if a man is not paying them bills and taking care of them kids, that man don't give a damn about you. And that's real talk. When a man love you, he take care of you. He make sure your body is right. He make sure your clothes look right. He make sure them bills are paid. He's in your life. He's guiding you. He'll correct you. He'll protect you. You understand me? He will educate you. He make you feel good. He talk to you good. He ain't there to belittle you. He might rebuke you, but it's all in love. To protect you, to guide you, to educate you. That's what it's for. Polygyny is the answer. Polygyny is the way. Polygyny is the truth. And polygyny is the life that you need, ladies. But it's not going to be an easy road for most of you, because most of you have been indoctrinated in monogamy. Therefore, when you see a man that claim he practiced polygyny and he want you to be one of his wives, the first thing you think about is yourself. And you don't understand that you have to share this man. You have to. It's the only way. It's the only way you're going to have a quality husband, because you're never going to have a quality husband by yourself. It's not going to happen. Not in 2021 and beyond. In 2021, most of you ladies are remaining single right now. Single. Single mothers, single women, it's all the same. You're still single. But you're having sex with all these different guys, and none of these guys put a ring on it. None of these guys made you a wife. None of these guys decided to settle down, because they're not trying to settle down, because you're dealing with whoremonger males. You're not dealing with quality brothers. You're not dealing with men that want to love. You're not dealing with men that care about you. A real righteous man genuinely care about you sisters. I got a lot of love in my heart for black women. A whole lot of love to share. But you see, a lot of sisters, they don't really want that love. What they want is abuse from men. They want men that's going to use them. They want men that will abuse them. They want men that take advantage of them. That's what they really want. If there's no chaos, they don't feel love. If there's no abuse, they don't feel love. If there's no man cheating on them, they don't feel love. You have women that love the drama. They love the chaos that come with that. I'm trying to teach you ladies that polygyny is not just about a man having multiple wives. It's about every woman being able to have a husband. When you look at the 3 women that's on the screen, you would think that they all have their own husband. But if you only know how hard it is for the average woman to have a husband, it's like you're more likely to get struck by lightning than have a husband. Because you're all in competition for the same man. You're all in competition for the same man. And you know what's sad? The very same man you're trying to get in competition for is a wicked brother that don't even know the Most High. You ladies are fighting for men that are no good. You are fighting for the next deadbeat dad. You are fighting for the next man that's going to sexually use you and leave you. When will you ladies humble yourselves and come to the righteous man with open arms, ready to be that woman who will be his wife? When? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Some special guy to come from the clouds? Ladies, most of you already know the kind of guy that you need in your life. And you're busy playing games. You're busy sitting around thinking you got 40 more years to find this perfect man. It's not going to happen. Ladies, listen, if you're over 40, you're in trouble. If you're over 40, you are in trouble. You are literally in a time of your life where you should have already been settled down. Because most men really don't want older women. They don't want old women, to be quite frank with you. And the only way you'll have any success with a man is you have to be youthful. You have to be the type of sister that have years on you that can benefit that man, because men do want to have children. Men want to have families, and men want to have a beautiful life with his wives. It's just that simple. And if you come to him at 40 years old, chances are you have a lot of baggage from different relationships. chances are you have a lot of hurts, pains, insecurities, and all sort of inadequacies that is pretty much in destroying your heart inside. And men don't really want to deal with all of that baggage and BS. You understand? We want our wives to come to us blessed. We want them to be peaceful. We want them to be secure in who they are. That way we can have great conversations and we can build. A lot of ladies don't even know how to attract a man. A lot of ladies don't even know when a quality man is before them. They still want the attention of every man on earth. This is why Instagram is dangerous, because sometimes, ladies, the right man will pretty much be in your presence and you won't even know it's him, because so many men are in your inbox. So many men are DMing you. So many men telling you look beautiful. So many men are in your face telling you how attractive you are. So it got to your head. And by the time it comes to you choosing the right kind of man, you end up choosing the worst. And now your life is destroyed. You see, ladies, polygyny is designed and ordained by the Most High God so that a man can take away your reproach. According to the Bible, it talks about how 7 women will pretty much gravitate towards one man. And they will pretty much tell this brother, look, we can provide our own clothes, our own food, everything else. Just take away our reproach and let us be called by thy name. The Bible teaches that if a man take upon him another wife, her food and her raiment shall he not diminish. You see, ladies, polygyny is the standard. And if you continually walk this earth expecting to find a man that's just going to be with you, you are going to be miserable for the rest of your damn life. Because no man is going to be faithful to just one woman for the rest of his life when his DNA clearly teaches him that he's supposed to mate with multiple women. And see, when I say mate, I am not talking about a man going out there just having sex with every woman he see. Because as a righteous man, you got to have discipline. You can't be placing your rod in every single woman you see. As a man, you're supposed to pinpoint the kind of woman you would want to mate with to bring forth life. And you're supposed to sustain that relationship with that woman. You're not supposed to be a righteous man going out there trying to pump and dump, trying to get some vagina over here and there. No, any woman you hook up with is supposed to be the type of sister that have the potential to be your wife, and you ought to make her your wife on the spot. Not 10 years from now, not I'm engaged. No, you meet a sister, you make her your wife. Ain't no bunch of long talking and all them and playing games. No, you meet a sister you like, you make her your wife. Ladies, if you meet a brother and you and him pretty much are attracted to each other, the conversation of you being his wife should be clearly evident, and he ought to be making his decision right away. Ain't no long talking, ain't no trying to figure it out. If you see a sister, bruh, and you like how she look, and you like how she move, and everything about her says wife material, you need to make her know that you want her to be your wife, and you want to get to know her to build family. It's just that simple. All that jealousy nonsense, ladies, got to go out the window. Because there are different types of dynamics when it comes to polygyny. Y'all can all live in one house, or the woman can live in different locations, and it is what it is. Most of the time, you ladies already have your own house, and you pay your own rent, and you buy your own food and your own clothes. But the only thing missing is a quality man in your life. So under the situation of polygyny, you can have that man. He can live elsewhere. He can have his wife in whom he live with, and he can still be with you. Do you understand me? Are you prepared for that? Are you prepared for him visiting? Are you prepared with him pretty much being with his wife this week and then he come visit you the next week? Are you prepared for that? Because everything have to start off one way or the other. Because at the end of the day, the goal is for all of y'all to be in one house and have separate rooms. That's the goal. But if you can be in separated places at the moment, right now, hey, it is what it is. I don't see what's the problem. The problem is most women are insecure. And the thing that's sad about this is while you were in the world under monogamy, you were already practicing polygamy. Because you knew that brother had another woman, but you still was with him. You knew he lived by his own house. You knew he wasn't married. You knew he had other girlfriends, but you didn't care. But all of a sudden, when you get in a relationship, now you care. Now you don't want him with nobody. Now you want him to just be with you. No. It's not going to work like that. It's not going to work like that. If you ladies want to have a successful relationship in today's day, with the love and the companionship of a righteous man, you have to be the kind of woman who embrace polygyny. Not only will this benefit you in a glorious way, you will have the true love that you never had your entire life. I am convinced, ladies, I am convinced that if you are a single mother or a single woman, it's because a man truly never loved you. Because there is no way in this world that a man can say that he loved you and then he leave you. Because men love harder than women. A man will love you harder, ladies, because we have the ability to love multiple women. We have that ability. And a man will genuinely love you from the heart. It takes a little longer for a woman to love a man the way a man loves a woman. A man can love a woman in a very short period of time because he knows what he wants. He sees the potential in her. But most of the time, women don't even know their own potential. And because of this, it takes a little bit while for the woman to really much catch on and develop that bond with the man. But over time, she do. But for the most part, it's going to take polygyny to solve all the problems in your life, ladies. Because if you're not down for polygyny, I'm telling you, you're going to have a miserable existence because you're going to be trying to get different men to commit to you under monogamy. And it's going to always end with him cheating on you. I'm here to tell you right now. I'm telling you the future before it happened. The man you got right now is fooling around with another woman on the job. You may not want to hear that, but he is. He is. He's not going to tell you because, again, his greatest fear is that you're going to get upset. But he is. He's fooling around with another woman on the job or another woman within the neighborhood. Yes, he is. You know, what I'm trying to make you overcome is the insecurity. As a woman, you should not be worrying about what your man is doing with some other woman. See, under polygyny, your man would tell you what he's doing. Under polygyny, your man would tell you, hey, I saw this beautiful sister today. I got her number. I think she's a great candidate to be a wife. She's beautiful. I really do like her. I'm so infatuated by her. She's just a wonderful spirit. I really want to get with her. And, you know, eventually I'm going to make you both meet up and I'm going to get to know her, blah, 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 blah. He would tell you these things. See, a man under polygyny tells his wife everything that he's doing. There's no hiding nothing under polygyny. And there's no, not being transparent. Ladies, when you're dealing with a man who practices polygyny, everything about you and him is supposed to be transparent. There is nothing hidden, nothing to hide, nothing to hide. Everything got to be upfront, in your face, truthful. It has to be that way. That's the only way you're going to thrive. So when people say they had polygynous unions and it failed or it was a bad experience, those people have never really truly practiced polygyny the way it's supposed to be from the Bible. They were practicing polygyny based on whoredom. And let me say this for the record. Polygyny is not about a man having orgies with his wives. No. Polygyny is not about threesomes, foursomes, or fivesomes. No. Under polygyny, you're not having sex with all your wives in the same bed at the same time. No. So to all you wicked brothers that actually make your women give you head at the same time, you are wicked. Because you're introducing your women to lesbianism. Yes, that's right, because they're uncovered before each other. You're not supposed to have your wives naked in front of each other. That's whoredom. That's wickedness. That's lesbianism. You're supposed to be leading them in the right path, not the wrong way. Next minute, your women are attracted to each other. Now your women are kissing one another. Now your women are eating each other out. You, brother, are gonna burn in the lake of fire if you cause your women to err. For the Bible is clear on those issues. That the Most High gave them up to a reprobate mind. where women went with women and men went with men. You're not supposed to allow that in no polygynous union. So ladies, if you get with a man and he's trying to get you into threesomes under polygyny, leave him alone. He is a whoremonger male. He's wicked as hell. That is not polygyny. He is using you for sex. He's using you for sex, ladies. Don't believe the hype. He is a wicked brother. Wicked! Don't fall for it. Threesomes are not allowed. Foursomes are not allowed under polygyny. You're not supposed to be uncovering your wives in the same bed. No. You deal with them intimately, separately, and that is what is so beautiful about it. You don't take advantage of them. Your wives are not hoes. Your wives are not prostitutes. These are not escorts. These are the daughters of Zion. So respect them. Respect your wives. Respect your ladies. These are daughters of Zion. Love them and respect them. Respect their bodies. Respect the time that you have with them. You don't put your women in situations where they're having threesomes with you? Yeah, but I thought it was all about fun, Ring. I thought about, my wives. I thought they supposed to please me, bro. You are going to the lake of fire. You are misusing these women, and they need to leave as soon as possible. They need to leave as soon as possible. Ladies, you must overcome your fear of polygyny. You must understand that you have to get to know the man. I am tired of saying the same thing over and over, ladies. Get to know the man that you're dealing with. Just because the man claim he want more than one wife, why? Why do you want more than one wife? Why do you want more than one wife? To have sex? Or you trying to build a family? Why none of your wives are pregnant? Why none of your wives have children? Why? Why you're not multiplying, bruh? Why you got 3 wives and you don't got no babies? Something's wrong with that picture. Something is wrong with that picture, bruh. Why you want 3 wives and you're not working hard? Why you want 3 wives and you can't even please the first one? How are you gonna satisfy 3 wives when you don't even know how to sexually satisfy the one wife you got? Bruh, if you got 3 wives, you gotta sexually satisfy all your women. Do you understand that? So there's a whole lot of pussy you gotta be eating. Oh yeah. You gotta be spending a lot of quality time getting to know these women vaginas. Oh yeah. And I ain't even trying to be funny. You gotta know how to please these women, bruh. So you're gonna have to be healthy. You're gonna have to have a healthy diet. Your wives are gonna have to make sure that you good. Real talk. Your wives are gonna have to be the type of sisters that know how to cook, to make sure that your diet is right, to make sure that your energy levels is up. Because if you got 2 or 3 wives, you gotta make sure that your testosterone is up and that you doing what you gotta do as a man. You gotta make sure that your women are sexually satisfied. You gotta make sure that they're loved. And it's not just about you having sex with them, brother. It's about you giving them emotional energy. You gotta know how to hug them. You gotta know how to love them. You gotta know how to do all of that, bro. You gotta know how to massage your wife, how to hold your wives, how to make them feel good. You gotta know this stuff, bro. You gotta make them believe in you. You gotta make them trust in you. They gotta know that you're gonna be there. If they don't know this, bro, it ain't gonna work. So brothers, when you go out there and you're meeting women, you gotta be very thorough. You gotta tell sisters, like, look, straight up that, you like her, you would like to get to know her, and you would like her to be your lady. You gotta tell her straight up. Women ain't used to hearing stuff like that. They're used to men just pumping them and dumping them, and if it turned into a relationship, it turned into a relationship. Ladies, you can't be doing no dumb stuff like that. You cannot be getting with a guy, have sex with him, and if it turns into a relationship, it just turns into a relationship. No. Can't be doing that, ladies. You gotta be very strategic with how you do what you do. If you see a particular brother and he got that potential, get to know the brother. Hear the brother out. See what he's about. See what he's doing. you know? Because I'm telling you, a lot of you ladies, you missing out on a blessing. You missing out on a lesson and a blessing because you still out there trying to get with a guy that don't really want to settle down. You're trying to get with men that are no good. You're giving your vagina to men that just wanted you for sex. He was not planning on staying, but you got with him anyway. Ladies, you have to stop. You have to wake up to the reality of polygyny. You have to overcome the fear of that man being with another woman. You got to overcome your insecurities. You have to recognize that you're getting older and time is running out. You need a man in your life. You know that this brother is cool. You know this is a good brother. Get with the brother and enjoy your life, ladies. Enough is enough. Stop playing the field. Stop playing games. Stop looking for these dusty brothers to settle down with you, to be under monogamy. It's not going to happen. You're just going to jump from man to man to man to man. Your body count going to go through the roof, and you're going to end up getting pregnant by another man. Then you're going to bring forth that baby, and now no guy want you. At this point, no guy want you because you played yourself. You're playing games. You're not serious. And most men, we don't have time to be playing. We don't have no time to be playing. I got women, they hit me up all the time. I got women that like me all over the place, right? And they're upset when I talk about polygyny. Oh, I like you, blah, 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 blah. But, when it comes to polygyny, I don't know if I want to get with that. And, you're not going to get with me. It's just that simple. Like, it's just not going to happen. And if you're not even my type of sister, you're definitely not going to get with me. Like, I don't understand. Like, I be putting out bits and pieces of information of things that I like, things that I love. And you would be surprised at the type of sisters that actually try to holler at me. You'd be surprised. And I'm just keeping it 1,000. Like a lot of sisters, like, look, y'all got to get your act together. Y'all got to get on point. Y'all got to get your body tight. Y'all got to get your body right. Y'all got to do a lot of work. A lot of you sisters got a lot of work to do. You have some nerve be trying to call a brother up. You have some nerve. Like real talk. Like, look, some of you sisters, man, like you really have to know that when you go in for a job interview, you have to have qualifications. Like real talk. What do you think this is? You think polygyny is something that you could just get with a man and just look any old type of way? What the hell you think this is? What do you think this is? Like, y'all take this for a joke? This is not a joke. Like, this is real talk. Like, you got to be on point from head to toe. I'm not playing no damn games with y'all. Real talk. You know what I mean? If you ain't embracing polygyny, ladies, you're going to be single for the rest of your lives. I'm just saying. You're going to be single for the rest of your lives, and you're going to get pumped and dumped by different men. Because at the end of the day, you're going to desire sex. You're going to get with a man that's no good. He's going to use you, abuse you, and then he's going to throw you to the curve. He's going to throw you to the curve. And it's sad. I've told sisters countless times that polygyny and monogamy is two different things. You have to know the man that you get with. I can't stress that but so much. If you don't know the man you're getting with, it's going to be a hard situation when it comes to polygyny. The man has to be a righteous quality man that love you, a man that want to love you, a man that want to get to know you for you, ladies. You might look good, you might look fine, all of that is nice and dandy, but there are brothers out here that truly want to know you for you. They want to love you for you. They really do, from the bottom of their heart, want to care for you, want to provide for you, want to love you, want to treat you like the way you're supposed to be treated. And you know what's so sad? You ladies don't even give these brothers the opportunity because you're too busy looking for the so-called man, some man that got it popping, that makes 6 figures, or some guy that's some executive or blah, blah, blah. And he end up pumping you and dumping you and throwing you to the damn curve. Now you're all alone, miserable, mad at the world because you made the bad choice of getting with the wrong man. When are you going to learn? When are you going to learn the dynamic of polygyny? When are you going to understand this union? Polygyny is not about being a whoremonger. It is about you having your wives in respect. It's about you taking care of your family, taking care of your children, bringing forth children, where your wives help out each other, where there's a sisterhood. They pretty much split the decisions, the choices, and the chores of the house and different tasks that need to be done. One week she's doing the shopping while the next one do the shopping. The next week taking turns of cooking, cleaning, sharing the responsibility with raising the children. Polygyny is a beautiful thing, ladies, and you are missing out. You are missing out because you're selfish. You're selfish and you don't understand natural order. A man was never designed to be under monogamy. He was never designed to be with just you. A man have a nut sack full of billions of sperm cells that is designed to be breeding up all different types of women. But sadly and unfortunately, he lives in a world that gave him monogamy. And most of these brothers are trapped in that union because they got married to a woman, and the woman thought that he was going to only be with her. But for whatever reason, this brother probably woke up to the truth, and he now realized that he could have more than one wife. And this woman is frustrated. So instead of her conforming to polygyny, she instead got a divorce, figuring it's the best thing to do. And she threw away her good man with the resources, a good man who was always providing for his kids, a good man who was always a father to his kids. She would rather throw everything away than be in a polygynous union with her so-called man. What a shame. What a shame. So ladies, the choice is yours. The choice is yours. I have many videos on the subject of polygyny on my Patreon site. That's patreon.com/blackmailadvicetv. You can go over there and you can check out all of those videos. I'm going to be making more videos on the subject of polygyny. I just wanted this video to be straightforward and direct so that ladies could pretty much understand the real, that they're going to pretty much be single for the rest of their lives if they don't embrace polygyny. Because at this point, a lot of you ladies, you don't realize there are no good men out here. You know what I'm saying? Rare is it to find a good man. So finding that righteous man is going to be pretty tough for a lot of you sisters because you're going to only find trash out here. But when you sisters see that there's a righteous man around and you don't care and you're not trying to gravitate towards that man and you figure, well, I don't need him, I can find me another man and I want a man to myself and this and that, I want to see how that work out for you by the time we hit 2030. I want to see that by the time it's 2030, I want to see if you have a husband with a pile of kids. I want to see. Because if not, that means that your monogamy never worked out for you. And that means that you remain single for the rest of your life. So, with that said, thanks for viewing the stream for this premiere. Again, polygyny is not about men having multiple wives. It's about every woman being able to have a husband. And as women, your job is to share that husband, share that man, share in the blessings of that man so that he could plant his righteous seed inside of you so that you can conform to the image of that man and live a blessed life. That's the goal. But if you're out here taking in seeds from different men, you have spoiled yourself rotten. And at that point, no man is going to desire you at all. So, with that said, make sure you rate the video, comment, and subscribe in the chat. Also, people out there that want to support, you can support via Cash App, $ Ringo TV Raw, paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. You can also super chat, but preferably I would rather you Cash App than super chat because you're just giving YouTube 30% of what you give me, which really makes no sense because you're giving them money that they really don't deserve. So with that said, you guys and ladies have a blessed day. And again, to all the sisters, you have a lot of choices to make when it comes to this subject. It's either polygyny or you remain single for the rest of your life because under monogamy, it's not going to work for you. I don't care how much you try. I don't care how hard you try. I don't care how much you believe in it. If you get with a brother under monogamy and he's not righteous, he's definitely going to be cheating on you all the time. It's just a fact. You can't hide from it. But if you get with a righteous man, you don't have to worry about him cheating because he's open to polygyny. So it's not like he's doing anything to hide. You would know exactly what he's doing at all times. And that's the beautiful thing about polygyny, is that you are in the loop and you're not being lied to. Because as men, we should never put ourselves in a position where we're lying to women by saying you're the only one when we know good and well that there's another sister out there that we love. If anything, you need to be telling your woman, look, lady, there's another sister out there that I'm really feeling and I'm in love with her. I love this sister dearly. She's beautiful. She's very kind. She's good to me. I've known her for about 3 months. We've been kicking it. And I'm just here to let you know what the deal is. And it is what it is. You don't supposed to be hiding nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't supposed to be hiding anything as a man. Because if you have to hide something, that means that you're not free. That means that you're not free. If you have to hide what you do from your woman, you are not free as a man. You are not free. So, we're going to have more topics on the subject of polygyny, more videos on this issue. I just wanted to put this out there so people could be edified. So with that said, I'm going to sign out. This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw. and uncut. We are out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out.